Mike Moore Media.
The Countywide Food Drive is underway here in Rockingham County. This is an annual event that helps so many people, and one of the agencies being helped is CORMII, Community Development Corporation. Dr. Unique Hale is on the line to tell us about this group. Hey, Dr. Hale, how are you?
I am fine. I hope that you are.
I'm doing fine. I know you spoke at the County Commissioners meeting a couple of nights ago.
Correct.
Yeah. And what was that about? Just kind of give us an overview of that for those that weren't there.
Well, it was actually in conjunction with the Rockingham County Wide Food Drive. So I was just actually sharing with them that I am the 8th organization, the newest one on board, and I am anticipating what's going to come out of the drive itself. I've met a lot of new people, nice people, which I did also Monday night.
Okay, very good. Well, glad to have you there for that. Okay, yes, we've established the Countywide Food Drive is underway March and April. Tell us about CORMII. What is your group? Because I'm not that familiar with you. I need to know.
Okay, all right. Well, CORMII Community Development Corporation, we was established as a 501c3 organization in 2019, and we are a food pantry and more. More means we provide more than food once a week. If available, we will provide household and hygiene items along with, county resources, because we like to point people in the right direction for whatever need they may need. Mm-hmm. We also, in the future, we're looking to provide shelter and housing and, whatever the people is needing in the county, because we're here to fill in the gap. But every Thursday, from 4 to 5, unless, the weather is, giving us the change today, we actually distribute bags of food, canned food, fruits, vegetables. We do take in a lot of donations. We get a lot of different grants. But when the pandemic hit, it actually allowed our numbers of people or recipients to rise, and so it actually took off during the pandemic, and so it was a lot of oppositions, but I'm one of those determined persons that I don't take no for an answer, especially when I know there's food out there, there's people out there that is hungry, and there's people that can provide. So I just started doing a search, and when I did a search, I just come across the Rockingham County Food Drive, the 11th annual one, and I was like, the 11th annual one? I don't even know about the first one, So yeah. I spoke with Ann Fish, and she got everything set up. I had to go in and do a presentation, and they brought us on as the 8th organization, and now we're really picking up in food. The numbers of recipients have fallen off, which is okay. So that's letting you know that somebody's being helped. And so, with that being said, pretty much we're here to fill in the gap in reference to the food insecurity. The food insecurity itself, which I don't think a lot of people probably know this, but the food insecurity itself, the overall population for the county is 15.3, and the rate for the children is worse because it's 22.1%. So I stay up on the statistics throughout the Feeding America website. But North Carolina itself is 13.5 in food insecurity and in the top 10 states in the nation. So there's some hungry people. Yeah,
well, when you give us those numbers, and that's the first time I've heard those percentages. Yes. So when you say 15.3, that brings it home, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It really does. It does, because that 15.3, that's Rockingham County itself, and then the rate itself for Rockingham County is 22.1%. So, like I said, that's a lot, But think of, North Carolina itself being in the top 10 out of 50 states, as far as in the nation. So that's not good. So I'm just glad to be a part of the Countywide Food Drive, and that they brought us on to be able to provide. And, I may get a call here, a call there. The food is already pouring in, it's coming in, which is great. And like I said, I've met a lot of new people interacting with various businesses, large and small businesses. And we're an organization that we determine no one leaves empty-handed on our clock. So, that's what we're doing,
Well, I think it's great what you're doing, and I think we all know the need is there. It continues around the clock. But
Yes.
you kind of said something a moment ago, Dr. Hale, that, here we are, so many of us have the food we need on the table, and we don't
Yes.
really think about others right here in our
Right.
own neighborhood that food insecurity is there. It's real.
It is definitely real, and the thing about it is I love to see a person smile, and I tell you, I've had moments where my stomach growled. I don't want nobody else's stomach growling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Tell us about your food pantry and the distribution you have on Thursdays from 4 to 5. Where is that?
That's going to be located at 1309 Suite D, North Up Street, Reidsville, North Carolina.
Okay, so that's every Thursday at 4 o'clock for that hour.
That's right, 4 to 5, and we do get right many people during that hour, and we do have some that is consistent because we actually also have emergency assistance outside of that hour, which could be any day of the week. And then plus they also know that we assist with the kids' back-to-school items and family holidays and kids' toys. So what we do is we build a relationship with them, because to us, they're family. They're in the community. They are in the county. They are family. So we provide what we can for them. And Toys for Tots works with us as well around the holidays, around Christmas. And so, 1309 Suite D, North Up Street is where anyone can come. Monday through Friday, we have any type of emergency assistance if somebody needs it. But any of that, we can actually provide food on Thursdays from 4 to 5.
Okay. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you for the work you're doing. You've got a special event coming up at RCC next week. Tell us about that.
Yes. Well, that event is something that we host every month. It's once a month. It's every third Tuesday of the month, unless weather, provides us to actually change the date. But it's scheduled for every third Tuesday of the month. Mm-hmm. And of course, Tuesday, March the 15th, which is this Tuesday coming up, we will be at the Rockingham County College, the Whitcomb Student Center parking lot. And that's located at 484 County Home Road, Reidsville, North Carolina. And what we do there, we can be in various cities throughout the county every month. So we're not in the same city. But what we do there is we are a satellite with Out of the Garden Project, which is a Gifford County mobile market, mobile food market, and they bring in like a transfer truck, a large truck full of all types of goods, so much Panera bread and sweets and what have you, but all types of stuff that they get from different grocery stores. They bring in, and we have at that time we have anywhere from 10 to 15 volunteers on site on that Tuesday to distribute at least 50 pounds or more box of food to each family.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yes. So from one month to the next, we're in a different city. I will try to also send you some information that maybe you can put out there because there is people coming from anywhere. We're focusing on Rockingham County because this is where we at. This is our home family here. But we do have them coming from Virginia and other places. So it's out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you're getting food from different sources, and that's extremely helpful. What does the Countywide Food Drive going on right now in our county mean to your organization?
It means a lot to our organization because it's helping us where in place of the money.
Okay.
in place of the money. Yes, and that's a big part of things because it's helping us. It's helping us to keep the shelves full to say that we got. And what we actually, when we got started in dealing with the food pantry and the well-being of the community and the families, we started out with an operation, and it's a yearly operation. It's called The Famine Is Over. And I think if you go on, if someone was to dial 211.org, they probably would pull us up as The Famine Is Over, but underneath there it will say CORMII Community Development Corporation. Because what we do is we determine that no one leaves empty-handed on our clock, so we determine when someone comes to us, even for the first time, the famine is over for them. So they can go other places, but they can always come to us because we're going to have plenty, and we want them to have plenty.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's great. Wow. I'm so glad we're getting acquainted here. I'm glad you're a part of the group now with the Countywide Food Drive.
Yes,
welcome
yes.
aboard. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. If someone is listening and they want to help, you mentioned money a moment ago. Can we donate money? Can we, or do you need volunteers? How can we help you?
Well, in reference to volunteers, we can always use volunteers, and we are actually growing in the numbers of volunteers. So if someone wants to volunteer, they could give us a call at 336-497-1601. If they want to donate, they can also call 336-497-1601, whether it be monetary or food or hygiene products, or if they have something that they just want the community to know in general. But other than that, if it's something that they want to mail, they can mail it to 1309D Northup Street, Reidsville, North Carolina.
Okay, terrific. Dr. Hale, thank you for you and your team helping so many others here in Rockingham County with that the food insecurity that is always there. Thank you for that.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
All right, my pleasure, Mike.
Okay, we'll talk again perhaps.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All righty, I wanted you to hear firsthand about CORMII Community Development Corporation. That's CORMII. Please go to their Facebook page, CORMII Community Development Corporation. They're on Northup Street in Reidsville, 1309D Northup Street in Reidsville. You get more information right there on their Facebook page, and about upcoming giveaways and things like that too, the ones you mentioned at RCC and the one they do there at their food pantry every Thursday from 4 to 5, the food and the fruit and the vegetables and all of that. Again, helping so many people in need here in Rockingham County. You can help. The Countywide Food Drive is underway now. Let me give you the number that Dr. Hale gave for CORMII, and that is 336-497-1601, 497-1601. And I'll finish up by giving you the contact information for the co-chairman of the Countywide Food Drive. That's Neil Jakes. He's at 336-613-6292, and Blake Dawson at 336-432-2843. Please help with the Countywide Food Drive going on right now across Rockingham County, and you can leave those items at any fire station around our county.